Now on 4 News Now at 6. Hundreds of homes and new businesses are set to be built near the North Spokane Costco, but not everyone is on board. Why some say the neighborhood isn't ready for this much growth.
And we're just a few minutes away now from the Spokane Symphony playing out the end of summer in their annual Labor Day concert in Comstock Park. Our Chris Crocker is live with all the fun and is tracking some record-breaking heat.
Plus, outrage after veterinary staff takes selfies on a woman's phone during her dog's final goodbye. In a 4 News Now exclusive, we'll explain the backlash the clinic is now facing and hear what the vet claims happened. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
We'll take a look at some of the new neighborhoods being built in North Spokane.
Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Kirsten O'Connor. Once complete, this development will hold over 1,000 homes. And they're just being built east of the Newport Highway near the North Spokane Costco. Those who live in the area have mixed feelings about these new neighbors moving in. Madeline Mullins has the story.
Quiet streets, great schools. Those are just some of the reasons people in North Spokane near Mead tell me they live here.
Like, you can definitely tell in the neighborhood a lot more people walking around than like used to be.
And according to the MeadWorks website, it's why this development is being built here.
Once completed, this development will have 1,400 homes, some of which dedicated to those 55 years and older. It will also have parks, walking trails, and office and retail spaces.
While the possibility of more restaurants and shops is exciting to some,
it's always fun to maybe get like more people and like maybe more local restaurants or just like places up on the north side, since we really don't have like that much stuff on the north side to do.
Others worry that what brought them to this area in the first place could change.
But, you know, traveling for us is becoming a little dangerous, especially on Farwell. A lot of traffic, a lot of congestion.
Both traffic and overcrowding of the schools is a concern.
We definitely need at least another high school over here. My youngest brother's still at Mead, and it's like already so incredibly busy and packed, and it's like the building itself doesn't even have like the space and hallways I feel like to have the number of students it does.
Along with the development, several new homes and apartment complexes are being built.
They're developing even more apartments. So when is enough?
The community tells me that they have seen their neighborhood change drastically in the last few years and worry if that change continues, the infrastructure will not keep up. We reached out to the developer to learn how they are addressing these concerns, and we will bring you that information when we hear back. In Spokane, I'm Madeline Mullins, 4 News Now.
We are tracking a wildfire in Latah County that's forced a campground to evacuate. This fire is near the White Pine Campground and Highway 6. You can see it's east of Potlatch there. Officials are asking people to avoid the area. They also ask people not to fly any drones in the area.
Well, Labor Day may be the unofficial end of summer, but the holiday won't end construction season. Starting tomorrow, a new project could slow down drivers on the South Hill. It's happening here, just south of Providence Sacred Heart Hospital. Mary Sheridan shares what you need to know so you can have a smooth commute to work tomorrow.
Well, you may have had to navigate around some holiday closures today, but starting tomorrow, drivers are going to have to navigate some road closures. That's thanks to the Rockwell Boulevard project.
It's going to be orange cones and roadwork signs for drivers commuting past the Providence Sacred Heart Hospital until mid-October. Bright orange signs on the South Hill warn of delays and urge people to plan alternate commutes for the next month and a half. Starting Tuesday, lanes are reducing on Rockwood Boulevard between Grand Boulevard and Cowley Street. But at 10th and Sumner, Rockwood is closing down.
At the intersection of Rockwood and 10th and Sumner, north and south traffic will be able to continue as normal. But drivers trying to get through on the east or west side are going to be out of luck.
So why the hassle? There's a few reasons. A grind and overlay will literally make for a smoother commute. The intersection of Rockwood Boulevard and Cowley Street and 10th Avenue is getting a makeover. Additionally, the city is using this month and a half to replace old, outdated water main pipes. But until October 13th, roads and even sidewalks may have a few detours for people to navigate.
This project will also impact parking in the region. Starting Tuesday, you won't be able to use on-street metered parking on 9th Avenue or Rockwood Boulevard in between Cowley and Grand.
But parking for those who work at the hospital shouldn't be impacted.
A lane of traffic in either direction will remain open on 9th Avenue. That's so healthcare employees can keep access to their parking lot. Reporting in Spokane, Mary Sheridan, 4 News Now.
Well, Ephrata residents are under a water boil advisory following a leak that compromised the city's water system this morning. The city says all tap water should be boiled for 1 minute before drinking, cooking, or even brushing your teeth. Crews are isolating that leak and working with the state health department. Once repairs are made, the system will be flushed, chlorinated, and tested, but that process could take at least 24 hours.
Well, families in the Meade School District are breathing a sigh of relief tonight. The district and teachers union reached a tentative agreement, avoiding a strike and a delay to the start of the school year. The union and district have been in negotiations for months. Some of the major points were the district's policy on disciplining students and growing class sizes. The union writing, quote, members are grateful to start the school year on time with their students instead of walking a picket line. The school district also releasing a statement reading in part, quote, we know the uncertainty of the last couple of days has been stressful for many, and we're thankful to have avoided a delayed start to the school year. Well, a grieving pet owner discovers vet staff took selfies during her dog's final goodbye.
In a 4 News Now exclusive, we'll show you the outrage online and why the vet says it was all a misunderstanding. Federal student loan payments are starting again for millions. We'll break down how interest returning on the SAVE plan could impact borrowers' monthly bills and what you need to do to avoid higher costs.
To fix my legs so I don't keep falling.
And how's that been going?
It's going good.
We'll introduce you to 5-year-old Jazzy, who is gearing up for kindergarten after several major surgeries for a rare condition. See when she took her first steps and how she still amazes her care team at Shriners. Next on 4 News Now at 6.
Plan your day with Matt Gray, only on Good Morning Northwest. 4 News Now is brought to you by Colville Toyota.
For more than 20 years, Blackhawk has electrified country fans. Experience them live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 16th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Bathfitter showers have got people talking. Our wide selection of showers means it's exactly what we wanted. Seamless and watertight walls are much easier to clean than tiles and grout. And they stay in excellent shape. Every Bathfitter shower is backed by a lifetime warranty. And with thousands of 5-star reviews, the experience exceeds expectations. It's no wonder millions of Bathfitter customers love their new shower. It just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
We rent china, glassware, tents, barbecues, flatware, linen, dance floor, staging, tables, chairs.
A to Z rental, no job too big, no job too small.
Jackhammers, stem doors, washers, stump grinders, saws, generators, skid steer, excavator, dingoes, trailers, tractors, nailers, staplers, hole diggers, tillers, mowers, yard vac, aerators.
Call A to Z rental at 509-924-2000 or go to rentatoz.com.
We rent everything, man.
Now open in Airway Heights.
At A to Z rental, we rent everything.
The Scale House Market is unique because Spokane didn't have some kind of a permanent structure for a farmer's market.
I want to see as many community members as we possibly can out here enjoying all of the different vendors and farmers and food producers.
Our members are other community members, the families that will be eating here. All of it is vital to how we make partnerships.
I am most excited to bring our famous whole milk to the Scale House Market. What I hope that people attending the Scale House Market will gain is that agriculture is central to this region.
STA has helped me by making it possible for me to get basically everywhere I want to get at a very low price and with very good schedules. What I like about STA is the routes are very well planned. They go really everywhere you need to go, and I love the drivers. The drivers are friendly and knowledgeable, and they treat the customers really well. I've been riding STA since 1955. STA saves me a lot of money.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
Welcome back. Shoes tell stories. Blue suede, ruby slippers, boots made for walking. Or in this case, a pair of beautiful black Mary Janes with a single glitter strap.
And this 5-year-old took us back to a place she shared many milestones, including taking her first steps at Shriners Children's Spokane.
These are my black shoes, and they're like black and they're beautiful because feel the part right there feels like glitter.
Smart, spunky, sparkly 5-year-old Jazzy is showing us around a place she knows well.
Come on.
And has plenty of friends.
At Shriners.
Jazzy is about to start kindergarten.
Tacos?
Yeah, there's a taco right there.
No way.
Before she does, it's time for a checkup.
Can I see this side real quick? I just want to see your skin, okay?
Clint Hastings and Dr. Ted Souza are two of the care providers on Jazzy's team, along with Ginny, who just might be her favorite.
So yeah, we started working with Jazzy when she was really little. When she was born, she had gone through a lot of trauma with surgeries and things of that nature.
Jazzy's life started with surgeries. Her rare condition, known as VACTERL, is a group of birth defects that happen all at the same time. It can include major parts of the body, like the spine, heart, and limbs.
And her feet were basically clubfoot-like. We tried to cast them for multiple casts and to get her legs to work better. And we just were unsuccessful for casting. And so we decided to do these amputations on her.
On the other side of those surgeries, Jazzy had to learn to walk with prosthetics. And it happened right here, in the hallway, with her team.
It was a little hard at first, and then the doggy came into the picture. She's going to kindergarten. She did Head Start. She loved it. She's a brilliant little girl. For all that she's been through, she's very brilliant, very smart little girl.
Back in those same hallways where she took her first steps, Jazzy brought that brilliance and a surprise for the team at Shriners.
Oh, we're sending it. You're going without? Okay, both of them or just one?
Just one.
You got it. I like that.
Jazzy's next surgery won't happen until after this school year because these next big steps are about Jazzy's independence and making a few new friends.
Then it can be a place of joy because, you know, she's able to walk and use her prosthetics and functionally do things that all other kids are able to do.
What's my dream for Jazzy? Jazzy, I want so much for Jazzy. I mean, whatever she decides and where she goes or what she wants, I'm all for it.
He's gonna sing Hot Dog.
We were talking about Minnie Mouse and the hot dog song.
Yeah, the song.
We do. So Jazzy is just one of the many kids Shriners helps every single day, thousands of kids, regardless of if the families can afford treatment.
That's why all week we're sharing stories of kids just like Jazzy who have benefited from the compassionate caregivers at Shriners. It's all leading up to this Thursday when I'll be live at Shriners for the Caring for Kids Telethon. You can learn more about the telethon and the other ways Shriners benefits our community by looking for this story on KXLY.com. 4 News Now. We'll be right back.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
Book your stay and play getaway today at Mistaqua.com.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
When it comes to getting what's fair for your auto accident, the scales of justice can be a bit unbalanced.
So how do you get what's fair?
Call Russell and Hill.
We've handled thousands of injury cases and have the resources to make the insurance company pay out.
Call Russell and Hill.
Jersey casual dress code on Blue Fridays, hoarse voices on Monday mornings, and flying that 12 flag every day of the week. Whether you're a hardcore 12 or more of an everyday fan, you're part of a community that loves to show its pride. At BECU, we're proud to be a part of the Seahawks community too, and we like to show our pride at every purchase with the Seahawks Debit MasterCard, the official debit card of the Seattle Seahawks. BECU.
It's the 11-year anniversary at Move Fitness.
Let's go.
Join now for only $11.
Reclaim your garage this summer. Eagle Rock RV and Boat Storage has units to fit your personal property, boats, RVs, and more. Open 7 days a week, extra wide drive aisles, state-of-the-art security, and great customer service. Eagle Rock RV and Boat Storage is the perfect fit for your storage needs.
For 48 straight years, Ford F-Series have been the best-selling trucks in America. We got here by never settling. But what's really made Ford F-Series #1 is you.
What if we told you the K-pop Demon Hunters are about to take over GMA? It's time. Tomorrow morning, for the first time, the global sensation hits morning TV. Everyone's watching the K-pop Demon Hunters, and now they're coming to Good Morning America.
Less than 24 hours now, thousands of kids are going to be heading back to school.
And it's going to be a hot one, but before class is back in session, the Spokane Symphony is celebrating with its annual Labor Day concert at the park. That's where we find Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker. And Chris, the show just got underway there, right?
Yes, and thank goodness they had it tentatively on hold because the temperature had to drop to 90 or below in the orchestra tent before the musicians could play. And at one point today, it was over 100 degrees. Concert is underway. There are a lot of school kids here, so hopefully they're going straight home and straight to bed. Right now, we're listening to some Grieg in the Hall of the Mountain King. It's a very, moody piece. Love it. Oh, and it's done. We've got 6,000 people here enjoying this tradition, 40 years strong. It was hot today. We broke a record, 99 degrees, but it's cooling down very quickly, believe it or not. Still in the 90s. Current temperatures around the region are very, very warm. Go to the next graphic. We had a forecast high of 98. We did get to 99, so that is a record for today. 100 tomorrow. That would be unprecedented. We've never had 100 degrees in September. So we've never had a temperature that late in the triple digits. It is going to be noticeably hotter. We have a heat advisory in effect for the area. They also have an extreme heat warning for parts of the region for tomorrow. Our air quality for most of the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene area is in the good to moderate range. Of course, up around Colville, we have had some pockets where it has been quite a bit worse. In your Tuesday planner, plan on some hazy sunshine and that high temperature. I can't believe we're breaking out the hundreds for the first time this season on September 2nd. I will be back with your 7-day forecast and more from the symphony. They sound good. What do we have now? The entrance of the Gladiators by Fusick.
We can hear it.
Very nice. Now, the real show was the kids dancing behind Chris there at the start of that. All right, still ahead here on 4 News Now at 6.
Interest is back. Millions of student loan borrowers are dealing with it who are on the SAVE plan. What the department says you need to do to avoid increased monthly payments.
And an innocent game leaves an 11-year-old dead in Houston. The message from the police chief to kids considering doing social media challenges next on 4 News Now.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Inland Imaging.
Ready for action? It's No Holds Barred as King of the Cage features up-and-coming MMA stars battling it out. King of the Cage, live Thursday, September 25th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
Need a clinic that sees you quickly, even same day? Check. Want expert providers who actually listen? Check. Looking for one place that covers medical, dental, and mental health? Check. Need advice after hours? Our 24/7 nurse hotline is here when you need it. Check. We take most insurance, including Medicaid. No insurance? We offer care that fits your budget. Check. For 40 years, Heritage Health has been here to improve life for everyone.
Should we push the timeline?
Will it hold?
Should we outsource? What do you think?
Do you engineer it to work? Or design it to move? Give them what they want.
It needs to be taller, faster,
even cheaper. Or take things to new places. You've got to build the right team. No, that's the one. Revise it, redo it, develop it. Keep pushing until it's right.
Introducing the business card that gives back all you put in.
the new Chase Sapphire Reserve for Business.
The Davenport Hotels invite you to a signature weekend of culinary delights, September 26th through the 28th. Join us for the Pacific Northwest Food and Wine Festival, taking place in downtown Spokane with multiple events offered throughout the weekend. Purchase any festival ticket and receive a 20% discount code to stay at one of the Davenport properties. Information can be found on the Davenport Hotel Collections website under the Experiences tab. The Pacific Northwest Food and Wine Festival this September, sponsored in part by Windermere Real Estate, BECU, and 4 News Now.
Whether you're a homeowner creating your dream space or a pro managing multiple projects, discover a new way to shop at Ferguson Home, where great ideas become stunning spaces. Ferguson Home is designed for the way you want to shop. Explore the best selection of bath, kitchen, and lighting products online, or experience items firsthand in one of our showrooms. Our experts offer personalized support every step of the way. Bring your vision to Ferguson Home, where it all comes together. Shop top brands like Electrolux or find your local showroom at fergusonhome.com.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
Around the nation, an 11-year-old boy is dead after Houston police say he was shot and killed playing a doorbell ditch prank.
Yeah, a detective working on the case says the suspect could be looking at a murder charge. It's just the latest example of a TikTok trend ending in tragedy. CNN's Ivan Rodriguez has the story.
An 11-year-old boy and several other kids were ringing doorbells and then running from homes in an East Houston neighborhood Saturday night. Just before 11 p.m., police say someone came out of one of those houses and chased after them, according to a witness.
They were playing a game of Ding Dong Ditch, and at which point the person inside that house came out and shot.
The 11-year-old was taken to the hospital and pronounced dead Sunday, according to police. Video from the scene shows a person walking out of a home with their hands in the air. A person was detained for questioning and has since been released, police say. Investigators are reviewing surveillance video and working with the Harris County District Attorney's Office on possible charges. Some neighbors in the area are still in shock.
You don't go knocking on people's doors because of people do strange things.
Detective Michael Cass with the Houston Police Department says the suspect will likely face a murder charge since the death does not appear to involve self-defense and the shooting, quote, wasn't close to the house, according to KHOU. He's asking parents to keep a closer eye on their children to prevent this social media trend from turning deadly.
This would be more cautious of the times we're living in now.
In Atlanta, I'm Ivan Rodriguez.
A legal battle is playing out over a dozen of undocumented children from Guatemala who entered the U.S. without adults. A federal judge stepping in as the kids were on a plane in Texas.
What kind of country have we become that we go after orphan children and trying to deprive them of the most basic rights?
Efren Olivares represents the children and says the government rushed them out of shelters in the middle of the night. The Trump administration says it's acting on Guatemala's request to reunite the children with their parents. During an emergency court hearing, a federal judge sounding skeptical, saying there are conflicting narratives from both sides, leaving it unclear if the children could be harmed if they return to Guatemala. Well, our team of weather experts are tracking what could be record-breaking heat tomorrow.
Yeah, our team is declaring a weather alert day. Let's send it back to Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker, who is sweating it out and dancing along to the music at Comstock Park for the Spokane Symphony's annual Labor Day concert.
Well, I want to get to the dancing first, Kirsten, because I know you are amused by the children who always find themselves in this dusty ball field during the symphony concert. And this year they found the hose and made mud and have been having a real Woodstock-like experience here while we listen to the classical music. So they're having a lot of fun before heading back to school on Monday. There'll be some nice long baths tonight, but we are now listening to an amazing young violinist who is serenading us, and haven't even gotten to intermission. People are still showing up, and the temperature is dropping quickly. It is very pleasant out here right now, despite the fact that at the airport we're still in the 90s this evening. Partly cloudy skies. There was some hope for some aurora borealis activity this evening, but that is those hopes are beginning to dim as it doesn't look especially strong, and the clouds are going to interfere. Tuesday's highs triple digits throughout the Spokane metro area, fewer 90s than triple digits around the region. So many records broken. The one in Spokane, that breaks our record for the day, our record for the month, and ties the record for the latest day we have our highest temperature of the season. Our temperature trend, we're going to stay in that unprecedented range through the next couple of days before we cool down, not to average, but getting closer to average. There's only a sliver of hope of precipitation in the long range forecast. The good news about it being September, the sun sets early, things cool down quickly. Again, here at Comstock Park, a very pleasant evening enjoying the 40th annual free Labor Day concert in the park, kicking off the 80th season of the Spokane Symphony. Kirsten?
A beautiful dirt pile and those kids having a good time, princess dresses and all.
Woodstock-like experience, you said. All right. It's the flowing jewel that runs through the heart of our city, but beneath the glassy surface, a crisis is flowing. One section of the Spokane River in the valley is completely dry. While it won't look like this much longer with fall approaching and the lowering of Lake Coeur d'Alene, it's not just water that's being lost. 4 News Now's Matt Gray got in the boat with the Spokane Riverkeeper to explore the delicate balance of summer water flow.
In the summer, that's really important because about 60% of the river's annual flows come from the aquifer.
Now, Matt will show you how the river changes over the course of 2 months and what we can do right now to protect the river and the creatures that depend on it for survival. That's tomorrow on Good Morning Northwest. All right, federal student loan borrowers face big changes as interest rates start again for millions enrolled in the SAVE repayment plan, ending a year-long pause.
Almost 8 million Americans are enrolled in the SAVE plan. Monthly payments remain on hold for now, but interest is accruing again. The Student Borrower Protection Center estimates new interest charges will cost a typical borrower $300 a month or $3,500 a year.
What this means is that a lot of people are going to see their loan balances grow again. And if you're already struggling with repaying your student loans, that's just going to make things harder in the future.
The Department of Education urges SAVE plan borrowers to quickly transition to an alternative income-based repayment plan to avoid missing loan benefits. Many borrowers have not updated their income or repayment plan, leading to higher monthly payments. Consumer Reports says start by logging into studentaid.gov to check your loan balance, interest rate, and repayment plan. Then log into your loan servicer's website to update income or change plans. Nonprofit organizations and state programs offer free help. Staying on top of loans is crucial. Stopping payments can hurt your credit and lead to serious financial consequences. New technology takes flight to protect cattle from wolf attacks.
How drones and even rock and roll are being used to scare off predators.
And as temperatures climb close to those triple digits, crews are battling wildfires in parts of our area. We'll show you how they're handling the intense heat. You're watching 4 News Now at 6.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
These were my great-grandpappy's glasses, and now they're yours, son.
Why can't I just get my own?
2 pairs of glasses and a free eye exam for $79, all same day.
Yeah, I want my own.
Stanton Optical. Easy's our thing.
You don't know how much pressure you put on your septic system, but Riddex does. In a 21-month study, scientists proved that Riddex reduces up to 20% of waste buildup every month. Take the pressure off with Riddex.
Discover the fun at the Spokane County Interstate Fair, September 5th to 14th. 10 days of more fun than you can imagine. Taste mouth-watering fair food, take on thrilling rides, see lots of animals, explore ag displays, admire quilts, flowers, photos, and more. Enjoy 3 concerts, cheer on 2 days of rodeo, 2 days of demolition derbies, and a truck and tractor pull, plus meet the fair mascots. Discover the fun at the Spokane County Interstate Fair. Tickets at ticketswest.com. Full schedule at SpokaneFair.com.
Are you moving? Make it easy with Dan the Moving Man. Reliable, efficient, and stress-free. Dan is your locally owned, trusted household and piano moving partner. Visit danthemovingmanwa.com for your free quotes today.
We are bringing caring for the person who is dying back into their own family.
It's all about
the person that's leaving this world, but it's equally about the family.
With the necessary supports to assure their comfort, symptom management, and accompaniment as they walk through those final days that for many can be very scary. With caring support can really be the fullness of living as a person dies.
Absolutely amazing. I was blown away. Super high energy. Phenomenal.
Incredible.
It's a lot of song and dance mixed in with some comedy. It just makes me smile.
Go see this show. It's really, really fun and the ultimate Broadway show.
We laughed, we sang. It was an amazing show. You don't want to miss it.
I will come back again.
It's Broadway with a capital B.
Some like it hot and that ain't bad.
Some Like It Hot. Playing September 23rd through 28th at First Interstate Center for the Arts. Tickets at BroadwaySpokane.com.
We're busy. I get it. So Stanton Optical works with your schedule. Buy online, pick up in store same day, and get a free fitting. I mean, look at my to-do list. Same day eye exam, same day glasses. 2 pairs plus eye exam for only $79.
Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Well, firefighters are dealing with extreme heat as they try to contain 3 separate fires near Northport.
The Crown Creek, Blackhawk Mountain, and Mineral Mountain fires are all burning near the Columbia River. With even hotter weather on the way, Derek Strom spoke with firefighters about how they're dealing with this extreme heat.
Hundreds of firefighters are working to contain the Crown Creek and Blackhawk Mountain fires as they continue to spread, but that's much more difficult when temperatures are close to 100 degrees.
The terrain also has a topography effect that firefighters are facing and having to deal with, and just getting access and dealing with these hot conditions, making sure they're staying hydrated and providing a safe environment for them to be able to get in and attack the thing.
Firefighters have been using a lot of aircraft to fight this fire because it's difficult to get to on the ground. The State Department of Natural Resources says it's making sure not to overwork its pilots either.
Especially when this thing first started, to be able to get access, there's no roads, they're on top of a mountain, it's just air resource heavy, especially for the first 2 days. Being able to even get any dozers or any hand crew up there was almost near impossible.
With more hot and very dry weather on the way, firefighters are expecting very high fire activity, and they're also expecting the Crown Creek fire and the Blackhawk Mountain fires to merge.
This high fire activity days, when we're facing hot weather, steep terrain, it can cover a lot of ground where you might be in evacuation level 1 right now. That's not to say here in the next 24 hours things could up and change.
The Crown Creek fire more than doubled in size over the last couple of days. Firefighters are also seeing new fire starts nearby, which can also spread very quickly.
We need to be thinking about this incident was really to evolve, or other incidents around us. How are we dividing our resources? That way not everybody's just burnt out here and using up all those resources to be able to be initial attack for those other events.
Fire conditions are changing so quickly, a larger incident management team will be taking over command of the fires this week. In Stevens County, Derek Strom, 4 News Now.
Well, many families steer clear of bathrooms in Spokane parks. The city acknowledges many park bathrooms need some help, as more than a third of them require major renovations and some are already failing. Spokane's Park and Natural Land Master Plan highlights restroom upgrades as a key priority. City records reveal 21 restrooms need to be completely replaced, while 18 need major renovations to extend their lifespan.
I would say they're kind of gross, but most of the time they do keep the toilets themselves clean. I still wouldn't sit down on the toilet if I didn't have to.
A new report recommends closing restrooms in historic park buildings and replacing them with modern facilities while preserving the structures. Others need upgrades due to vandalism or size issues. The park board will discuss funding a study this week to map out strategies. The goal is to be ready to start improvements if the Together Spokane levy passes. Well, 6-year-old Mookie's life ended last week as cancer spread undetected through his body. Remembered as a loving protector, his family and people on social media are outraged by an incident at the Spokane Pet Emergency Clinic where he was put to rest.
The clinic admits to a moment of poor judgment that left a lasting impact on Mookie's owner. In an exclusive interview, she shared the upsetting photos found on her phone with our Hunter Bertram.
It's every pet parent's nightmare.
I think that it was just my time to just
be the one to protect him.
Deciding whether to let your fur baby suffer or ease their pain is heartbreaking.
He always protected me, and he literally saved my life from my abuser.
Last week, Ashton Lawson faced this with her 6-year-old dog, Mookie. Expecting help at the pet emergency clinic of Spokane, she left with more heartache than she ever imagined.
Ended up being one of the most emotionally distressing situations I've ever been in my 28 years of living.
Ashton left her phone in the lobby. A staff member returned it as she was leaving with a shocking confession.
She goes, "You're going to find some silly selfies of us on there that we took. We thought it was a coworker's phone."
We're choosing not to show the employees' faces as they're not accused or charged with committing a crime. And the clinic says they're addressing the mistake.
4/25 was the second photo that was snapped of them, and then the last photo of me saying goodbye to my Mook was at 4/28.
These photos, Ashton says, felt like salt in the wound.
And I also stopped by the pet emergency clinic today, offering them the chance to do an on-camera interview. They respectfully declined, saying they're just too busy today. However, sending me in the direction of their Facebook account, which they've issued a statement on.
An employee mistakenly believed the phone belonged to a coworker and in a moment of poor judgment took lighthearted photos.
So the mishandling of my belongings while I was euthanizing my pet was justified because it was a silly, goofy mistake that was a common thing in this facility.
Ashton wants the staff who took these photos fired. Her story is now viral on TikTok. The clinic says it's led to death threats and extreme hate against the practice.
And so I think that one little silly thing to someone else can be very life-changing to someone else.
In Spokane, Hunter Bertram, 4 News Now.
All right, we've already seen record-breaking heat in Spokane today, and we have even warmer weather on the way.
And that is why our team of weather experts is declaring tomorrow a weather alert day. Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker is live in Comstock Park with a friend who looks like she is doing our full weather report now. We're talking about the Spokane Symphony's Labor Day concert.
I have to have it back now. Thank you. You can watch.
She did a great job, Chris.
We found, yes, she did a great job, and we are in this wonderful, yes, you can do it again. Let me tell the people what the weather's going to be first. She's cute, yes. Oh my goodness, how adorable. Yes, we've got this mister up that is helping to beat the heat, although it is cooling down quickly here at Comstock Park. The grass, the trees, the shade, 6,000 people here enjoying this tradition. This is the 40th year of this free Labor Day concert. We did hit 99 degrees officially in Spokane today. Is the hottest day of the season. Broke the record for the day, which was 98 degrees. And we are headed to even hotter weather tomorrow, up to a high of 100 degrees. Our temperatures now cooling down slowly at first, especially with the cloud cover. Will be partly cloudy overnight. Overnight lows will get down into the 60s, and then things really start heating up tomorrow. Our air quality is in the moderate to good range, and except around the Colville area, we're going to start to see some of that wildfire smoke coming south, so it may be fairly hazy at times over the next couple of days. Our high tomorrow, again, 100 degrees, a record for the day, a record for the month, and it is going to just be a bit of a shock to hit that number this late in the season. I've obviously got plenty of friends here at Comstock Park to enjoy the concert with, so I am going to go back in the mister and cool off and be back with your 7-day forecast.
It's when one of those little children comes up to you when you have a microphone and asks for the microphone. It's impossible to say no.
Right.
How could you?
She didn't want to give it back either.
That's right. She was ready.
Well, even though they won their first game of the season, the WSU Cougars are back in the building and are already making adjustments before their next game.
Yeah, they're celebrating the win, but WSU also knows where they fell short against the Vandals.
And today, Coach Rogers is talking a lot about fixing the offensive side of the ball. We're going to let you know if there's going to be any changes to the starting quarterback role for the Cougs. That's coming up next in sports.
Sign up for the 4 News Now Daily Local at KXLY.com.
4 News Now is brought to you by Summit Cancer Center.
Here at Coeur d'Alene Honda, we're more than just a car dealership. We're family. For the past 53 years, we've been proudly serving our community.
We offer the best vehicles with a nationwide lifetime warranty.
From coast to coast, we've got you covered.
Whether you're looking for an affordable used car, we're looking to upgrade to a new Honda. We're here to make the process simple and stress-free.
It's not just about selling cars.
We give back to local charities and support our community.
And don't forget about our lifetime warranty.
Custom is more than choosing from a few fabric options. With our custom upholstery, you get control over almost every detail, so you can design a piece that's perfect for you. From the style of the arms and legs to the cushion type and pillow shape. Perfect style, perfect comfort, created for you. The Custom Comfort Event. Get 30% off store-wide at the Tin Roof.
Playing baseball at Gonzaga University was a dream come true for me. I went from playing an organized sport to life, which is very much unorganized.
I guess we're the adults now, but BECU is always there to help us out.
Things to think about are paying bills, affording a house, planning for college, taking care of dogs.
We have so much to plan for. Having BECU as a partner just gives us total peace of mind.
At Parker Subaru, adventure doesn't wait. With a large inventory of Crosstreks, Outbacks, Foresters, and Ascents, your Subaru is ready right now.
New or used, Subaru has delivered decades of legendary longevity, rock-solid reliability, and award-winning safety.
With the Subaru Wilderness Package, our compact SUVs deliver unstoppable performance to every trail for every season.
Celebrate the Subaru A Lot to Love event, now through September 2nd at Parker Subaru in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
College dorm room extreme makeover.
Welcome to my crib.
As the new school year begins, these college kids are hiring their own interior decorators. Next, Inside Edition.
Watch 4 News Now at 6 and Inside Edition at 7.
It's Dancing with the Stars. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are stumping. A place to stay. Get your booty on the foot tonight. Make my day. Pump up the jam.
Well, now that there's been a few days to debrief their season opener, Washington State and Idaho have a better idea of how to improve going into their Week 2 matchups. For the Cougars, just one touchdown and a couple of field goals isn't going to cut it against San Diego State. At least, Jimmy Rogers is expecting a cleaner offensive performance now that they've got their first game in the books. Redshirt sophomore Jackson Potter was under center for the very first time with the Cougs, and Coach Rogers confirms today it'll be Potter again this Saturday. His decision-making, explosive pass plays, and maturity as a young quarterback throughout fall camp are all things that have solidified him for the starting gig.
He's been that way since I've been here, as far as being really mature and handling really the circumstance that he's put in and making the most of it. So I was happy with him, and he's only going to get better. He's a young player with his first career start, but he is really mature. And as I've told every quarterback that I've ever interacted with, you make every decision. You don't have to make every play, and there's a difference.
Xavier Eckhouse, the fifth-year quarterback that was behind John Mateer last season and started in the Holiday Bowl for the Cougs, is listed as the third string for this week. Rogers also addressed the glaring issues with the offensive line, taking some blame as a coaching staff for the front line having some communication errors throughout the game and not making adjustments out of halftime. Rogers also wants to establish much more of a run game against the Aztecs. Kickoff in Pullman is at 7:15, so another late night on the Palouse is ahead. Even though Thomas Ford is happy with how his Vandals stayed physical against the Cougs and kept it a competitive game, he also knows there are no moral victories in college football. The Vandals are going into their home opener now with an 0-1 record to start the season, but the Vandal D did great against the Cougar run game, holding them to just 3 net yards on the ground, and coach said he was pleased with special teams on Saturday. But for Ford, he wants to see more action in the air for quarterback Joshua Wood.
He's got to do a little bit better job this week of just, being calm. Want to see him just get a little bit better trust in his eyes and getting them where they're supposed to be start to finish.
Wood has an opportunity to redeem his just 33 passing yards against the St. Thomas Tommies. The Vandals are going to be sporting these Fightin' Taters script helmets on Saturday. It's a collaboration with the Field Rush for Agriculture Appreciation Week. It's also part of the festivities for the Kibby Dome's 50th season.
I thought it's really neat. I think our guys got pretty excited about it when we showed them last night. And, you know, obviously we're the state of the potato, so we want to represent the state of Idaho the best of our ability.
The Idaho Athletic Department also says as part of the celebration, they're bringing the 70-foot-long big potato truck to celebrate Idaho's potato industry. We also have Spuddy Buddy, apparently the Idaho Potato Commission's mascot, also in attendance. That game kicks off against St. Thomas inside the Kibby Dome at 1 o'clock. Seems like something none of us are going to want to miss, guys.
Fighting Taters. I like it. All right, Sydney, thank you. Well, lawmakers in Oregon and California are taking a new high-tech approach to keeping cattle safe.
ABC's Lionel Moise gives us a look at how they're using drones to scare away hungry wolves.
These newly released images show how the Agriculture Department is saving cattle from being attacked by wolves.
You're up with the drone and you're using the thermal camera to just monitor for wolf presence near the cattle.
The department is using drones with thermal cameras to reveal any wolves lurking nearby. Once spotted, they play certain sounds from the drone's loudspeakers to scare them off, blasting everything from the sound of fireworks to the AC/DC song Thunderstruck. But what apparently works best is the sound of people yelling.
The human voice was the strongest response out of all the other sounds that we were playing, whether it was a sound, the gunshots, what have you.
They were absolutely right.
All your best acting is behind you. You're back to being a hack.
This clip of a couple arguing from the movie Marriage Story does the trick. Gray wolves, once nearly extinct, have made a big comeback across the U.S., which is good news, but not for cattle ranchers.
They're going to basically go after cattle because they're a much easier mark than they are a deer.
Ranchers say they appreciate the help the drones provide, but worry the wolves may eventually get used to them.
At some point, the wolves are going to figure out, yeah, that thing makes a lot of noise, but I'm still hungry and I still want to take down whatever it is they're going after.
For now, the drones are working. After being deployed in Oregon and California, cattle deaths from wolf attacks have dropped significantly. Lionel Moise, ABC News, New York.
Now, if the pre-recorded sounds don't scare the wolves away, the drone operator can improvise by even yelling through the microphone.
Hey, using them for good. And before we go to break, let's head back live to Comstock Park, where we get one more look and listen at the Spokane Symphony's Labor Day
Star
concert.
Wars.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
For more than 20 years, Blackhawk has electrified country fans. Experience them live at the Coeur d'Alene Casino Thursday, October 16th. Visit the Coeur d'Alene Casino box office or cdacasino.com for tickets.
Winning is just the beginning.
At Parker Toyota, we've got an SUV for every lifestyle, from the legendary Land Cruiser to the spacious Highlander and the ever-versatile RAV4. Your next adventure starts here.
And with the largest SUV selection in the Northwest, Parker Toyota has what you're looking for on the lot today. With Toyota's world-class reliability and top-tier value, your SUV isn't just ready for the road, it's ready for the long haul.
See our great selection of SUVs at Parker Toyota in beautiful Coeur d'Alene.
I'm Chad Young from the EasyHomebuyer.com, Spokane and Coeur d'Alene's easiest way to sell your house fast. If you have a few moments, I hope you'll give me the opportunity to make you an instant cash offer on your home. With the EasyHomebuyer.com, we will buy your house in as-is condition with no repairs, no closing costs, and no commissions. To get your no-obligation cash offer, give us a call or visit us online at theeasyhomebuyer.com.
Pick up the phone to inquire. Call the Easy Home Buyer.
Two country all-stars in one night. Tracy Lawrence and Rodney Atkins coming to the Spokane County Interstate Fair.
You find out who your friends are. Could you paint me a Birmingham? Child marches on. When it makes me want to take a back road. Makes me want to take
It's all about the person that's leaving this world, but it's equally about the family. We don't know how to handle certain situations, and hospice can come in and train us.
Takes a special person.
Yeah, I said, you are amazing at what you do. And she said, this is a calling, and I love what I do.
So you want somewhere to play? We got you. A nice relaxing stay? We got you. Wanna be entertained? We got you. Wanna play golf all day? We got you. Go to Lake Casino. Go to Lake Casino. Winning is just the beginning.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Welcome back. With summer winding down and families getting back into the routine of school and fall, now might be the time to save on some big purchase items.
Robin Nance shows us there are deals to be found.
Labor Day weekend sales are behind some of the year's deepest discounts on all sorts of items. And while the holiday is almost over, Consumer Report says September is still a smart time to shop and save, just as stores switch gears for fall.
If shopping wasn't on your schedule this Labor Day, no need to worry. Consumer Report says deals on some of the priciest purchases for your home don't always end when the weekend does.
A lot of these sales do stick around, especially on big ticket items like large appliances and mattresses. So you can still save even if you didn't shop over the holiday weekend.
Right now, you can snag a Queen Casper Dream for $600 less on the company's website. CR's tests show it's comfy, durable, and a standout for petite back sleepers. Another smart pick, this LG washing machine. Even at full price, it's a deal, but at Lowe's, you can save hundreds. CR says the front loader offers exceptional washing performance along with water and energy efficiency. Suffering from the summertime blues, CR says a new season can equal savings.
As retailers are shifting into fall mode, you've got a really good opportunity to save on items that are going to carry you into the new season.
Like a battery-powered Ego leaf blower on sale at Lowe's and Amazon. Perched at the top of CR's ratings, members love that it's reliable, powerful, and easy to handle. If your favorite season is football season, this top-rated Coleman portable grill is tailor-made for tailgating or camping, and it's marked out at Amazon and Macy's. Legs with built-in wheels make it easy to take along.
Believe it or not, October is on the way, and so are the first holiday sales. In studio, I'm Robin Nance.
Well, while you're scrolling social media tonight, you might come across the latest challenge.
It's called No Spend September. The challenge aims to help people take control of their expenditures. Experts say the challenge is not meant for people to just say no to spending, but to think about what's actually important for them to spend their money on. While the challenge's name flows well with the month of September, one finance professor believes there may be more reasons behind September being the no spend month.
It's a reasonable time to step back and say, okay, what's really important to us again, and see, did we go off track? Do we need to get back on track? And it's okay if we did. We just need to get back on it.
Experts emphasize having expenses written out in a notebook, on a spreadsheet, or even using an app can make a difference in keeping finances on track.
Well, we've already felt the heat today with record temperatures, and it's only going to get hotter.
That's why we're calling tomorrow a weather alert day. Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker joins us live once again from Comstock Park at the Spokane Symphony's Labor Day concert with just how hot it's going to get.
Well, we are at an intermission right now at the concert. Huge crowd, about 6,000 strong, braving the heat. They've got the easy part, though. On stage, those musicians were working hard and came off the stage looking like they played an NBA game, which I guess they might as well have in that heat, playing so beautifully. Temperatures are still in the 90s. It is going to be a slow cool down into the 60s this evening. Your evening forecast, partly cloudy skies. We've got a fair amount of clouds moving through the region. Also, that haze on the horizon from area wildfire smokes. It's thicker in some spots than others. We'll be battling that over the next couple of days. This hot weather is really not helping with our firefighting efforts. Tuesday's highs, triple digits around the Spokane area. Many locations hitting 100 degrees for the first time this season, including Spokane. Region-wide, many records will be falling tomorrow, including the high temperature for Spokane of 100 degrees. That will break our record for tomorrow. Now, the temperature trend does cool things down, thankfully, and our long-range forecasts are beyond the 7-day outlook, are looking at cooler conditions. So you can make it through the next few days, but it's going to be really hot for kids out at their school bus stop and on the playground tomorrow, and certainly after school waiting for the bus. Temperatures are going to be in that near 100 degree range. Your 7-day forecast, only the slightest hint of any precipitation, and we're going to have to wait until late next week to even see that, although that cooler weather will feel good. In the meantime, there's still time to come down to Comstock Park and enjoy the concert. The whole second half coming up with Beauty and the Beast, Batman.
Cracker's the best.
Oh, and yes, thank you. Oh, John Powers, former Spokane mayor. That's a pretty good endorsement. I'm going to send it back to you.
You are the best, Chris.
The fan club there.
That's awesome. And before we go to break, here's a look at ABC's primetime lineup tonight.
Live stream KXLY Plus on the 4 News Now app.
Playing baseball at Gonzaga University was a dream come true for me. I went from playing an organized sport to life, which is very much unorganized.
Guess we're the adults now, but BECU is always there to help us out.
Things to think about are paying bills, affording a house, planning for college, taking care of dogs.
We have so much to plan for. Having BECU as a partner just gives us total peace of mind.
When I was told I needed radiation treatment for a brain tumor, I couldn't stop thinking about what could happen to my memories. Those moments I cherish from growing up, of finding myself, of the people I love, of what I've created. But they all just fade away. But when I learned how precise treatment was with Gamma Knife, I was reassured that those moments would be preserved. Because it's not only about protecting the memories I've made, but the ones I have yet to create.
That's Montana Sapphire from Phillipsburg, Montana.
We know your time is valuable, and that is why at Colville Toyota, our goal is to get you in and out in an hour or less using our Express Maintenance Center.
With our pit crew approach and Toyota trained techs, your routine service happens fast.
Toyota Express Maintenance includes a safety inspection, oil changes, brake inspection, tire rotation, and much more.
Quality, speed, and confidence is what you can expect from Colville Toyota's Express Maintenance Center. We're your small town dealership with a big heart.
Bill's Heating and AC has not one, not two, but 3 warehouses overstocked with top quality air conditioners. To clear out inventory before the end of the year, we're doing something we've never done before. Advertising our guaranteed lowest pricing for all to see. Right now, you can get a full heating and cooling system installed for only $6,500 to $8,500, depending on capacity. Call now before this amazing deal goes away. Call 208-777-5528.
The best morning start with Kelly and Mark.
Coming up tonight on Nightside, a viral video has been going around on social media of a young boy stranded on a monorail beam in Hershey Park in Pennsylvania. We get a look at the rescue efforts made to get him down tonight at 11.
And as you heard from Chief Meteorologist Chris Crocker moments ago, tomorrow is a weather alert day. We are talking about our first triple-digit highs of the whole season, even here as we end summertime.
It's crazy that it would come in September as well. All right, thanks so much for being with us. We'll see you at 11 for Nightside.